Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Oh, look how white my hair's getting. I'm getting to be an old lady. Oh, say hello, Maggie. Say hello to everybody. Oh, she's my precious little one. She keeps me active and keeps me going. She's my angel. My good angel. Well, what do you want? I made up my mind. I am going to say, I don't need no more men in my life. I live pretty good being alone, pretty good being without anybody stressing my mind, my brains, and everything else out. I don't need, when I tell somebody the truth, they turn around and call me a liar. And they don't want to face facts that you're telling them the truth. And they think everything is, you're down there and I'm looking, I'm sorry about that, folks, but. So, I'm decided, I have a couple of male friends, but they stay in their place. But my husband died in 1994. I had one male friend that, he was a good friend. He died in 2006. And I've been by myself ever since. Why do I think I need a man in my life? I don't see any reason in it. I mean, they just keep you going, your head going one way, your head going another way, your brains want to fly. And want to keep your mind going every which way. And I'm thinking, I have always made a good life for myself. I've never had to actually depend on a man. I know I have to fight now for everything. Oh my goodness. But I always have made it. So, I'm blocking them that promised me the world on that hand and shit it all over that hand. Oh, I'm wiping my hand. And I've been thinking hard about it, and I know I'll be a lot happier. And a lot more cheerful. Instead of getting all upset and doing all this crying for no reason. I'm too old for this, and I ain't putting up with it no more. I'm fought for where I'm at now. I've been through a lot in a year, and I'd be damned if I'm going to let anybody else bring me down. This woman is going to make it. And she is going to make it on her own. What are you doing, baby doll? Don't get up there by the radio and that. And she's a good girl. Yes, you are. And she knows it. Even though she wanted to come out on this porch early this morning. And I'm going up. Temperature says it's still 45. No, we ain't doing it. So right there at the bathroom window, she can just peek over it. And I'm going, Maggie, get away from the window. As soon as the rain goes and the cold goes, it'll be a lot warmer out, and Mama can handle it. What, you gonna get nosy? You want to talk? Do you want to talk? Huh? What are you gonna say to the people? Huh? What are you gonna say? Huh? And she sure don't like me video chat. She looks at the phone like, who are you? What are you doing? How are you coming out there? Now, Maggie, you know you can't get in that phone. You're going to knock it down. I'm sorry, she's making me laugh, and I start crying because she's so funny. And she loves to play tag of war, so she keeps me building up my strength in my arms. Sometimes I want to tie it around my right leg and see if she can build that strength up in that leg. But she keeps me very entertained. She's the best thing I ever got for free. And the little Bryant Chihuahua I got in there, she's pretty good. You just can't get her out from under the cover and get her to come out here. Right now it might be just too cold for her. When it gets warm and the sun starts shining, she likes to lay in the sun. Come on now, get down. And I can't let her out there because she'll clear my back fence and go after a cat. And I don't want to lose her. And she's my spoiled brat. She keeps me entertained. I mean, I'm disabled. I'm in a wheelchair. I have no immune system, so I can't get out there because I never know who's got this. And my son come up with this freaky idea of what was going on. I just sat there going, oh my goodness, son. I said, where the heck? Oh, I heard it on the news, on the internet news. They're actually saying we brought it over there and gave it to them so they would get blamed for it. I said, boy, son, you got a great imagination. I got a genius for a son, and he comes out with all this weird old stuff. I guess we got two geniuses in the family, and they sure do got some weird imaginations, I tell you. I guess that's what you get for having geniuses. They are something. And life goes on. I'm getting in my 50s and 60s old rock and roll music. I said it's time to get into some real good music. Some of the old music. Music that had, in a way, good meaning to it. In a way that didn't play with your head. Like all these other songs that people pop out. This was music that brought your soul to life. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And it brings me up. And you can actually, what I call, get lost in it. And it just gives you a big old smile. And you can even get into the groove with it. I'm going to become like Miss Cookie on the internet. Get my soul into dancing with the music. I'll never be able to drop and do what she does out of her chair. But I can dance in my chair. That's as far as I can get. But it's time for me to pick myself up and get my butt doing something. I don't know what, but I got to do something. Can't get in the backyard because it's a clay ground back there, and your chair don't go back there. I learned that the first year I was here. But I got honeysuckle growing all on the fence on both sides. And I can't even get down there and get one of the honeysuckles off like we did when we were kids and get that sweet juice out of the honeysuckles. Man. Be like a hummingbird. Ah. And I tell you this, and they smell so good. I tell you one thing, these trees, they starting to bloom, and all for my allergy medication is not helping. My throat gets hoarse, my nose runs, my eyes turn bright red. Somebody comes to the house and says, "What is wrong with your eyes?" I said, "What do you mean?" "They're solid red. What have you been doing?" I said, "Oh, let me go get my drops." Put my eye drops in that's just made for allergy. I like these because of prescription, and they don't burn like, you get it from the stores, and it feels like your eyes on fire. These, it's a little tiny bottle like that. You put the drops in, and it takes all the redness out. I said, I wonder if I get drunk and that'd work. I don't know if it would or not, but because I don't drink. Because I swear to goodness I'm going to protect my kidneys after I found out that I was in kidney failure. I protect my kidneys. Now I'm cursed with this, but because I love my Coca-Colas. But I have trimmed way down. I listen to my doctors. I trim way down. I'm a good girl with my Coke. But it ain't no fun no more. Kind of miss my Canadian Miss in them. Miss having daiquiris. Didn't you hear me? I miss having your daiquiris. Yeah, I miss making them too, but still. Miss making my banana drinks I used to make. But you have to forget all that when something in life changes your whole world around, and you have to wake up and say, no, can't do that no more. So you have to look into another world and say, okay, we're going to have to turn your life around, and you're going to have to shoot this way. And so I have learned to shoot my life around and do different things. I love to cook, but when everybody moved out, I just don't have my cooking utensils. I just don't have nothing anymore to cook with. And of course, I can't go nowhere and get food, so right now I'm living off of nothing but insurance for the next couple months. And oh well, that's life. That's how I put things, and that's my motto. That's life in the big city. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to live through it. And I want everybody to build their life around that. Oh well, the good Lord will some way help you out one way or the other, and tell people that gives you a hard time, build a bridge and get over it, man. You get it when I can get it. Build a bridge and get over it. There's nothing I can do for you. And that's the way I've been telling a lot of people lately. Build a bridge and get over it. Tell that person that. You've got to survive the best way you can. And right now, you have to protect yourself. Being handicapped. If you got kids, you got to keep them in close to your nest. Keep them away from trouble. Keep them out of reach of other people that run all over the streets and all over the neighborhood and all over the stores. You got to protect your family. You and your family come first. Or if you're like me, alone, you have to think of you, and you have to come first. Does any of you understand what I'm saying? What is the most important thing is you. And your happiness. So you have to bring yourself up and look out into the world and say, nothing is going to bring me down. I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to let nothing or nobody. And when somebody says something negative to you, just look up and say, you're going to handle this because I'm releasing it to you. I'm letting it go. And walk away. Oh, allergies. Believe me, I took both my allergies pills. I took one at 5 o'clock this morning and one before I walked out here. You have to excuse me, I was burped. But I think of everybody. I think of my family all the time. When I get a chance, I think I'm going to catch my brother and sister down in Texas. I might have to call them 4 or 5 times before I catch them. My brother and sister-in-law back in Florida, I called them a couple times. Check on my other brother. And check on my sister down there. And then I can text my cousins, find out how they're doing. Because she's always putting something on, and putting some good food on there that Mama used to cook. Oh yeah, that's what you got to put in it. That's what I was missing. I forgot about that. It's always nice to have somebody else in the family that knows the recipes. And then she pops up new ones. And I have to text her, who used to cook that? She, your great-grandmother. Ah, okay. And I love to go back up there to go get a picture of my great-grandmother's grave and I think that's it. Picture of her grave. And get more of the history of Carbondale, Pennsylvania. That's where my grandmother and family camped out there. Leave that bird alone. She just found where a bird's been nesting on the air conditioner in my grandson's room. Used to be his room. I love being out here. You can hear the birds. Got a woodpecker that sits on top of the fireplace up there and hits that tin or aluminum and wake up in the morning to that nonsense. First time I heard it, Maggie was just, in the twilight zone, going crazy. I'm going, what the hell? I said, somebody's on top of the roof. Ain't nobody on top of the roof. I said, wait a minute, that's out. No, you can get up there. If you walk up there and get on the roof, you can get on top of that. I thought, now what the hell would somebody want to do that and aggravate me? I yelled out the door, I got a gun. I come out there with that gun. I looked at that woodpecker and I said, if I could shoot up in the air, I would. There's too many people around here. I started yelling. That thing took off. 2 weeks later, here he comes again. I said, what the heck? They can't get no bugs out there. They can't get nothing. It's there to keep everything out. And that sucker just sitting there for 2 years. Can't figure that one out. I wish I had something to put some smoke up in that chimney when he comes up there and starts tapping on it. I bet he'll never come back again. That would be funny then. But I wouldn't want to hurt them. That's probably what everybody else keeps their chimney going. And once they get them going, that's when I start sneezing in the bedroom. And it's something else. I've never had trouble with any wood in Florida. I see oak and pine and... Quit barking at that man. And I see all kinds of oak trees and pine trees and everything else. But I think they're burning it with these poison oak and poison ivory on it. They just let it sit there on the trees and suffocate the trees. Nobody cuts them down or spray them down or try to choke them out. I look back there and the creek bed's up. 10 years and I ain't never seen water in that little creek bed back there. A lot of people cut through it, but I have never seen anybody with water back there. Ain't nobody cutting through that creek now. Go, 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 go. Go get in trouble. I just did it again. I just want to make sure everybody stays safe, keeping themselves protected. And it's getting very cold out here. And I guess I'm going to sign off from here. And I hope everybody has a very warm, and stay warm if you're up here in the north part of, I call it north, they call it south. Hey, you're north of Florida. Don't tell me nothing, you're north. No, we're in the south. No, you're in the north. Even though that's called South Carolina, you're still north of Florida. I'm in North Carolina. But it's cold. And it's getting too cold for me out here with this nice warm jacket on. But my legs are cold. And it's starting to take my breath away. So it's time for me to get in. At least it won't get cold for no snow, thank goodness. Hey, I've been here 10 years and it snowed 2 years. No. It snowed the day after I got here. But it only stayed on the ground Christmas and the day after Christmas. So that really didn't count. But really it snowed 2.5 times in 10 years. That's pretty good. And I need to be down in a tropical island where it's 75 degrees all year round, where my joints won't ever hurt again, and they won't swell up real bad, and I can move. Not like I'm barely moving now in this cold weather. And when it gets cold, my voice gets hoarse or harsh. Okay, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Love you all. Have a wonderful day.